Okay, ready when you are, Nadia. Beautiful, thank you. Okay. Hi, everyone. So as you all know, my name is Nee, and I am the president for World Women Leading Change Australia. And every Tuesday, I get to hold this wellness conference, and I'm so excited because this week I get to hold space for Stacey. She is from Canada, and she is an amazing activation coach. And I'm so excited for what she has to share this morning, evening, wherever you are. So Stacey, welcome. And would you like to tell us a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do?
Well, first of all, thank you, Nee, so much for having me here. It's an honor to be reaching out and connecting with all of you all the way over here from Canada. I'm an activation coach and a counselor in training. And my mission really is to help people connect in with the light that's inside of them and bring that out into the world.
So beautiful. And what is it that you'll be sharing with us today?
So for me tonight, for other people possibly the morning, I'm going to share a little bit about the power of the light that's within you and how to start bringing that out into the world. So if it's all right with you, Nee, I'll go ahead and get started. So it's a real honor for me to be here connecting with each of you, because the fact that you've chosen to be here is an invitation for us to start coming into a conversation together, for us to start to get to know each other and experience each other. And for me, that's one of the deepest honors there is, because as I get to know you through this virtual platform, I get to see you. I get to see the light that's in each of you. I don't know if you know this, if you're aware of this, but there's this beautiful light that resides at the core of who you are. It's beautiful. And when you talk about things you're passionate about, when you go out into the world and you do things that inspire you, that are aligned with you, that light starts to come out. And it's the most beautiful thing for me to see that light in you and to acknowledge that light in you. And what I really want to share with you tonight, what I really want to leave with you tonight, is that you have a light inside of you. And that light has the power to transform the world. That's a big statement. that light in you has the power to transform the world. That can feel heavy. You might feel like you want to move back, away, like you maybe don't want to experience that much power or own that much power. Maybe you don't want to step into your light. It's hard. Sometimes I find when we have these big concepts that it's almost a little easier to digest it, to bring it into our bodies when we put it in images, when we put it in a metaphor. Metaphors seem to transcend language and transcend our limiting beliefs or the things that kind of hold us back. So the image I want to offer you tonight is that you're like a candle. And if you imagined right now holding a single candle in front of you, the light from that candle, the flame, is just the size of your fingernail. And yet if we were in a room together and that light from that candle from your fingernail was shining out, suddenly the room begins to light up. That small light begins to fill the room, and suddenly we can see things that we didn't see before. We can feel and experience connection that we didn't have before. And now I want you to imagine if all of us, every single woman that was here, if we were all in a room together, a cafe or a small gathering place with windows or open doors, if we were all together and we each held our candle in front of us, can you imagine the amount of light that would come out from that room? Suddenly, people would begin to be walking by and they'd be drawn in to our light. They'd be curious about, where is this light coming from? What is this beautiful light that's shining out into the world? And they too would be drawn in. And now instead of 15 or 20, we're 30 or 40, each holding our small light in front of us. And now, as we part, as we will later on, each of us is carrying our light in front of us, and on the way home, we meet other people, and they see our light, and they find the courage to connect in with their light and bring their light forward. And now we're not 40, but 80. Now we're not 80, but 100, 1,000, 1,000,000, because your light can inspire other lights. And suddenly it's not just this small meeting place that's lit up. It's the whole world. Do you see? Your light has the power to transform the whole world. It's powerful. It's deep. And maybe there's still a part of you that's nervous or scared or worried, and you're not alone. I was working with a client this past month, and part of my role as a coach is to acknowledge, to point out when my clients light up, so they can begin to see the light that they have in themselves. And I was asking her about her business, and I said, what are you most passionate about? What are you driven to do? What is your purpose and your calling in your business? And she began to talk about a model of business that she hadn't implemented yet. But I could see her light. Her smile was radiating, her skin was glowing, her eyes were sparkling. The light was reflecting out from her and filling up the room. And I said to her, what holds you back from doing that? And she said, this is the most important thing I could ever do in my life. This is the most important thing, Stacey. And therefore, I can't just rush into it. It has to be perfect. I have to time it. It has to be right. I can't screw this up. This is too important. Maybe you resonate with that. Maybe there's a part of you that feels that you can't bring that light into the world until you're perfect, until you have the perfect plan. Or maybe you feel that that light in you isn't strong enough yet, you're not worth it. Or maybe you think the light is outside of you and you're not worth the light yet. Maybe that's where you feel right now. I had another client that I was talking to. And he talked about a point in his life where he was so connected. He was connected with the people he loved. He was living authentically, letting his light out into the world, and he was so happy and joyful and fulfilled. But for many reasons, people in his life began to drop off. They began to disappear. And the hurt of that rejection was so deep. It felt like it came right down to his core. And so he began to build walls. He built walls up around himself. He kept his light in because it was too scary to let somebody else see my light. Maybe they're not ready for my light. Maybe the world isn't ready for transformation. Maybe I need to stay back and wait. Do you connect with that? Are you waiting for the world to be ready to see who you really are, to see the power that you have within your soul? Each of them knew the power of what they were saying. Each of them knew there was power in their light, and that's what scared them. It was too much power to go out with until it was perfect. It was too much power. It had too much effect on the world, so they needed to move back. We are light, and we have the power to transform the world. We know it. We can feel it. And it's scary. What I want you to hear tonight is that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be worthy. You don't have to wait for the world to be ready for your light. Because the truth is you are always your light. You have always been your light. Your light is love. Your light is love. And in every moment of every day, you are love. Sometimes it feels harder to bring that love out into the world. Sometimes we're faced with challenges and rejections and failures and setbacks, and it feels as if our light is shrinking within us. But it is there. Like that candle, it cannot be blown out. It is always there. Your role is not to try and be perfect. Your role is not to try and be worthy of your love and your light. Your journey is to come back through love into your light, through every challenge, through every obstacle. Come back with love into your light. When you feel down, when you feel hurt, bring yourself love and come back into your light. When you doubt yourself and you think you don't have power, come back into your love and feel your light. All your obstacles and pains and hurts and the things that you feel diminish your light. Don't diminish your light. They bring you back to it so your light can grow bigger and stronger, so you can learn the pathways from the pain back to the light, so you can feel the light, so you can see the pain in others and guide them back to their light, so you can be more and more in your light. So your light is not just a candle. It's not just a flame. It becomes a fire. It becomes a lighthouse that shines out to others, and you continue to love yourself and you continue to love others, and you guide yourself back into your light and you guide others back into their light. Your light is always there. It is powerful and it can transform the world. You are powerful and you can transform the world. I always struggle with how to end a speech. I get into my own light when I'm talking about your light. And then I struggle and I doubt in my ability to take that concept, to take my passion about seeing your light and to bring it back to a take-home message that you can walk away with. I doubt the power of my light in that moment. And so I bring myself back to love. I love myself. And as I love myself, I can see my light. And that is how you come back into your light. That is the take-home message, that when you doubt, when you worry, when you're fearful, and when you're scared, love yourself. It is the map and the compass back to your light. I'll end by putting this in 3 take-home words that may help to anchor what we're talking about, to bring it into actionable steps. The first is to acknowledge, just as I just did. Acknowledge. You are light. You are love. You are beautiful and wonderful and perfect and worthy. Acknowledge it. Say it out loud, write it down, create poetry and art. Acknowledge that you are light, and then acknowledge when others are in their light. Acknowledge. The second word is articulate. As you begin to feel and experience your light, as you begin to bring love and self-compassion to yourself, put it into words or images. Root that feeling and sensations and emotions, put them into something that you can share over and over with others, and you can say out loud over and over to yourself to bring you back into your light. Find the words to articulate your light. And the third is to activate. As you acknowledge your light, it will grow. As you articulate your light, it will grow. And now is time to activate. Take that light, take that love that is the core of who you are, and weave it into your daily interactions. Weave it into the way that you look at your children and your grandchildren. Weave it into the way that you interact with others and animals and beings in the world. Weave it into your mission statement as a business. Weave it in to your daily life. You don't have to do anything to be your light. You are always your light. Acknowledge that, articulate that, and activate that in your life. You are light, and you have the power to transform the world. I look forward to seeing each of your lights. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Stacey. I was getting really teary listening to you because I felt like you just spoke right into my soul. This is exactly what I needed, and I feel like this is exactly what so many people need to hear, especially during these times where there is so much uncertainty and so much fear. It's like acknowledging and recognizing that the light is within us and it's always there. And we have the power, the capacity to be and do whatever it is that we feel inspired to do. Wow, thank you so much. I'm speechless. I'm like, I'm really just soaking it all in, and I'm sure everyone else is.
Thank you.
Isla, were you about to say something?
Want to ask questions. How do you find your light, Stacey?
That is such a good question. So, as I said, my light has always been there, but it's been hard for me to acknowledge that it's there. I think that for me, the clues of where my light is most is when I look into my childhood and I look at who I was before I had this mental concept of who I should be. And who I was as a kid was someone that sat on a rock in the front yard and sang out to everybody that passed by, the world is wonderful, the world is love, the world is a great place. And even though I was struggling with a lot of physical illness as a child, I still had that sense. And so for me, it was, that's who I am. That's my authentic self. And now as an adult, it's just giving myself permission to come back to that. That's what lights me up.
Wow.
Thank you for sharing.
We are good to go. We have kids leading change.
Wow. It's so inspiring, everything that you've shared. And, I'm just really just speechless. I'm trying to just take in everything that you've just said. Wow.
I think
and okay, how can I frame this question? And activation coach, is this what you do as your main career, Stacey?
Well, that is what I am moving towards. That's part of me coming into my light. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Me walking the walk. My light is acknowledging other people's light. That's so when I get into my light, it's, you know, it's love. That's all of our lights. We have unique talents and unique ways to bring that light into the world. And for me, that's working with people and helping them acknowledge themselves and build up their relationship with their light. For a lot of my clients, it's art or poetry or teaching or working with animals. Like, we all have these different ways of expressing our love. And for me, activation coaching is about helping people come through the barriers and the worries and the levels of doubts and fears, and to come back to that place of light, and then to choose to bring that into the world through action.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I really felt like I just watched like a TED Talk. You're so incredible. Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you. I must have been in my light today.
Wow, my goodness. I was so blown away. Okay, wow. Does anyone else on here have a question for Stacey that you would like to ask? Please feel free to ask Stacey anything. Just wait a second. Okay, I don't think anyone has a question. So, how could people reach you?
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh.
It's not a question. I have a problem with connectivity. It's Debbie Dineo-Raputi from South Africa. I just wanted to say that, you know, Stacey was so incredible. And really, I loved even when she said that, you know, we are not perfect. And, you know, oh, nothing but, you know, you must self-love. You must self-love, and then you are the light. I always say that, you know, I really want to see the person who is perfect. And yes, we are not. We are not perfect. But what is important is if you love yourself, you'll be able to love others.
I forgot Zulu is every 2 days now, except today Zulu.
Oh, no one anything but love. Let's love. And I also like what World Women Leading Change always says, love and light. Can't you see this really, it's telling so well with World Women Leading Change, love and light. So we are here to love ourselves, to love others, and to be the light of the world, and to emulate, and to, you know, to radiate. I think this is just an excellent session that we held. Thank you so much, Stacey. That was so powerful. Thank you.
Oh, Debbie, you just have me with like goosebumps all up and down my arms. My lady, you are getting up here next. That was just such a beautiful summary of it sounds like the mission here, and also what I'm trying to teach and to share tonight. When we love ourselves, that is the roadmap to loving others. And when we love ourselves and we love others, then our light comes out. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Debbie and Stacey. And honestly, I feel so grateful to be able to bring in speakers like Stacey, who are just so embodied and full of love and light, and to really just spread this magic and goodness. Yeah. So thank you so, so much, Stacey, for your presence and your energy and your love and your light. We're all so, so grateful to have you be a part of this journey, and really, really looking forward to where this all takes us, because I know that we're all sitting here for a reason. We're all sharing this space for a reason. And however this unfolds, I'm so, so, so excited.
Oh, thank
Ale,
you.
is there anything you want to say? Ala, is there anything you want to say
Yes.
before we kind of finish?
You know, when I started WWLC, it's actually started stumble upon my difficulties in my business. And every day I tell myself that I have to stand up and spread the light, you know. And the funny thing is, I found my light when I was in a very down moment in my life, when I lost my business, when I lost my employees, you know, and then suddenly it come back to something that I don't even ever imagine, you know. And that's why every time when I talk, I always say love and light. And only until today, Stacey, I don't even know why I say love and light, you know. Until today, you make, you know, you are articulating it, acknowledge it, and activate it to me, you know. You are amazing. And Neely, oh my God, Neely, you know, may God bless you. May God give you everything, because you are a bridge to light. And I think all my president, I need to have you as the coach and trainer, because it's important for them to understand who they are in this life and what we are going to achieve. I don't know what we are going to achieve. I don't make plan. I don't know the plan. But like you said, imagine if one candle in Indonesia, another candle in Australia, another candle in Canada, another candle in South Africa, another candle in Jakarta, another candle in Namibia, another candle in United States, another candle in DRC, another candle in different parts of the world. You know, what is the transformation? I just couldn't, I don't imagine, and I believe in magic. Magic is light. Magic is light. Thank you, Stacey. You are amazing. May God bless you in your walk and path. And I'm so humbled and honored you want to speak in my little platform, in our little platform, in our little try out to spread the light. Love, love and light. And thank you. I mean it. I really mean it. Thank you. You could never take this 1 hour in your life and you spend it with us. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Stacey, and thank you, Neely.
Yeah, President Ayla, this is not a small platform. You know, there is this say in the Bible, if 2 or 3 gathered in my name, the name is love, the name is light. God is there, he's in the center. So doesn't matter whether it's an army, whether we are 2, but this is a very powerful platform. When 2 or 3 gathered, we are gathering here and we are making such an impact. And today, Stacey managed even to unpack the love, unpack the light. She didn't know that, you know, every time when you greet President Ayla, you say love and light. I now write love and light. I say Debbie Dino Raputi, love and light. I thank you so much. That was so powerful, even if I was having some challenges, you know, of getting in. But I'm so empowered and I'm feeling so, you know, I'm feeling so light. I'm feeling so, you know, empowered today also. You know, I'm going somewhere, but I feel that when I go there, I'll be talking about how are you with the smile, with the love. You know, I've got my, I'll be smiling, I'll be loving people, and I'll be the light. That is me for today. Thank you very much. Me, and Stacey, and also President Ayla, for the platform, the light that you are giving to us, you know, the light that you are shining in us, the love that you are giving to us. And you are not complaining, President Ayla. You are not complaining. You know, always I speak to my son, you know, he will always have something, you know, you know, those things. I told him, I said that, you know what, that age, it's a negative thing to me. When you talk to me, don't come with such funny sounds. It's either you speak positive to me and to yourself, because if you are having doubt and having the ish and what, it shows that you don't have, you know, you don't have that positive attitude. And even how we talk, it is so important, because words are also powerful. You know, grumbling, ish, you know, such things, we should guard them. But thank you so much. We should be the love. We should love selves. We should love others. We should be the light. And today, just start today in your household, start in your neighborhood, start with the people that you're going to meet with. I thank you. Yesterday, I received a pack of water, alkaline water, from one of my friends. When I came back from Sun City, she gave me a pack of water, alkaline water. And I wrote, you know, a thank you message. I say, love and light, thank you very much for giving me such a beautiful gift of love, a precious resource that is water. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Those three words will always forever stick with me. Acknowledge, articulate, and activate. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for the acknowledgement of everyone involved, for articulating your love and your lives and your appreciation. And I'm so excited on, you know, everything that's here and that's to come, and all of us helping and guiding to activate many more people on this planet. Just being the shining example that we are. That's all we can do, and that always comes back to self-love. The love we have for ourselves will always be mirrored back to the rest of the world, to everyone that we interact with nature, with every single particle and atom. It's purely a reflection of us. So the more that we can embody and nurture and nourish and love ourselves, the more we can reflect, you know, this essence, this pure essence back into this reality. And this will really support and shift humanity, the whole consciousness, whether it's a tiny small part or whether it's big. It's ultimately it's a change. There is no big or small. A change is a change. So thank you so much to everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much, and thank you so much again, Stacey. I'm looking forward to where this relationship takes us. Yes.
I think Princess Jabu Sisile want to say something. She raised hand.
Oh, okay. I can't see that, but yeah, sure. Princess?
Good morning to, yes, good morning, everyone. All protocol observed. Thank you. I just want to say thank you to Stacey. You know, some of us needed really to hear this session. I mean, in these times that we are at, uncertain times that we are in, because some of us lost our businesses, and it was easy for us to be caught into the situations that we're in, and we then forgot to realize that we have the light. Thank you, Stacey, so much that today, as we start a new day, early morning in South Africa, it is morning, so we are going to start by tapping into the light that is within us. Thank you so much. You know, we really needed to hear this. That no matter what happened in the months, no matter what businesses that we lost, but still we can rise up, still we have to look deep inside ourselves and remember who we are and acknowledge the light that God has given us. I'm very humbled, and you know, today, this morning, I woke up very down, but thank you so much, Stacey. You don't know what you did to us this morning already. I'm positive, and thank you for this platform. You guys are such a blessing in my life. I don't even know what to say to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay. If we can just close this, we're all just closing our eyes and placing our hands on our hearts and just taking in a deep inhale through our nose, breathing in all the love, and then breathing out all the light. And really just let everything that Stacey has shared this morning, evening, to really sink into every single fiber of your being. And to always remember that the light is always within us. It is us. And no matter how challenging life becomes, no matter how much discomfort there is and pain, that we have the capacity and the power to endure it all. And every opportunity is allowing us to grow. Every lesson is a blessing in disguise. And may we all walk this path of light and love and truth. Thank you so much, everyone. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you. I know it's late for Stacey now. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Stacey. It's so amazing.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Much love.
Yes,
See you
thank you.
soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
We'll see
Bye.
the song. And I wanted to tell you, scientifically, light is the fastest travel, is the fastest. Yes, it's faster than any spacecraft. It's faster than, it is scientifically proved. It's not like it's a science. If you read, go and Google. Light is the fastest transformation in all atomic and molecular and any kind of speed. Is the highest, the fastest. So you know, that is light. Where is our song?
We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change for our people, for our countries, for everyone in the world. Love, peace, needed in this world, endurance, needed in this world, forgiveness, needed in this world, unity, needed in this world. Yes, African woman leading change, Antarctican woman leading change. Yes, Asia woman leading change. Yes, Australia woman leading change. Yes, Europe woman leading change. Yes, North America. Yes, South America. Woman leading change. Kalirato fella. Kalirato fella. Woman leading change. Kalitabo fella. Kalitabo fella. Woman leading change. Gotando pella. Gotando pella. Woman leading change. Yes, Indonesia. Yes, Ayla. Yes, Ayla. Woman leading change. Yes, Indonesia. We thank you, World Woman leading change.
Thank you everyone. Stacey, love you, love and light to you. Thank you, President Leseho. And thank you, President Pasha, President Keketso, President Rebecca, President Debbie, and Audrey. Thank you, Princess Jabu Sisile. Thank you, Norma. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mpo. Thank you, Nikele Matembu. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, RB. Thank you, Farah. Thank you, everyone. Love and light. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Blessed.
Bye.
Bye.